Have you been studying English for months, maybe years, and you feel that your English is not getting better? Well, perhaps the time has come to stop for a while and think about where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, and where you are now. How much English did you understand 10 years ago? How much do you understand now? Can you see a difference? Are you able to read an English magazine? Can you listen to an English podcast and understand what you are listening to? Can you watch an English movie without Korean subtitles? Perhaps your progress is more than you realize, more than you know. Don't give up. 포기하지 마. Don't give up. Your English is improving. If you study regularly, if you put in 20 or 30 minutes every day, from Monday to Sunday, your English is going to get better. It will improve. It has to happen. Maybe you need to try a new method to learn English. Have you tried perhaps reading children's books? Perhaps you are an adult and you say children's books are not for me. But I have found that children's books help many students, including adults, to understand English grammar, conversational style, without having to learn grammar rules. To study grammar is boring, but to read an English novel or an English magazine or to watch an English movie and to let the meaning just come to you, that is the best way to learn, I think. Then the grammar rules become yours without your ever learning them. You don't need to learn grammar. Grammar will come to you if you hear enough English and you listen closely to what you are hearing. If you read enough English and you read with attention, if you focus on your reading. Don't give up. And I have found that many students study English because they want to pass an exam or because they want to get a job. Now, I must say to you now that these are not good reasons for learning English. They're not good reasons for learning any language. You have to find a reason to love the language. If you love it, if you love English or any other language that you're learning, you will find it so much easier to remember what you are learning. When you learn a new vocabulary, it can be very difficult, new words. But there are tricks. There are ways to learn new words. If you can make connections between old words and new words, maybe you learn a new English word, write it down in your vocabulary book, write it down, and then think of a Korean word or maybe 2 or 3 Korean words that sound similar. 비슷해요? Write them down too and make a picture in your mind. Create a story, an imaginary story that will help you to connect the new word with words you already know. And when you need that new word in conversation or writing, you will remember it because you have a little story or a little picture that helps you to remember that word. These are some of my tips. But remember, learning a new language takes many years. The best students take a long time. Every day, without a break, you need to study your language, your new language, and make it fun. Always make it fun for yourself. In that way, you will want to continue. Please, please don't give up.